Good evening and welcome to the June 1st Historic Preservation Commission meeting. We will call the meeting to order. Christy, would you mind doing the roll, please?
Yes, Scott Allen.
Present.
George Piper.
Here.
Casey Sampson.
Present.
Andrew Alexander.
Anderson, present.
Anderson. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I think I wrote it down.
All right, we have a quorum to conduct business. With that, I believe we have some minutes to approve. The December 1st commission. I would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Motion, and I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Same sign, motion carries. And do we have another minutes from last week?
Yes, we'll have the December 1st of 2022 and then also May 4th.
Okay, so we have the May 4th minutes as well. A motion to approve the May 4th minutes.
So moved.
Second.
You cannot second it. You were not here.
Oh, I wasn't, that's right. I have a softball game, just kidding.
I'll second it.
Mr. Second from the other end. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, that brings us to election of the officers. Any discussion? Keep the same slate?
No discussion.
I move we keep the same slate of officers as we had for 2022, which are, can you remind us again, Christy?
Yes. Casey Sampson is president and George Piper is vice president.
Okay, motion on the table for the officers. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're set for another year. All right. Seeing no old business in front of us, we'll move to new business. We have one item on the agenda for a certificate of appropriateness from 222 East Main Street. We'll hear from staff first. Derek?
Good evening. We have all the glitches out of the way. There's a couple up there tonight, so hopefully we don't have any more. Just kidding. All right, tonight in front of you, one application, as mentioned, at 222 East Main Street. I'll run through the staff report here and answer any questions that you might have. The applicant is here tonight, and they can answer any questions that you have for them as well. The property is zoned central business, which I think you'll find that that's pretty common for any of the applications that come through our commission. This property has not been before the Historic Preservation Commission prior. The building is classified as contributing, which is a building less than 50 years old and which is compatible with its historic surroundings, or a building which is over 40 years old and whose character remains but does not rise to the level of notable or outstanding. This building is not included in the National Register of Historic Places Lebanon Courthouse Square Historic District, or the HPLCSHD, as some of us call it. Tonight, the certificate of appropriateness is for general site improvements, a covered front patio porch, and some additional lighting to the structure. The applicant is seeking approval for general site and building improvements. Improvements include new soffit lighting used to accent the structure. The lighting is to be recessed into the existing soffit, and the soffit repairs will be made where needed during this time. The roof structure over the front porch has been removed at some point due to the compromised structural integrity, and a new pitched roof structure is proposed to cover the front patio. A new stamped concrete patio in a brick pattern, roughly 520 square feet, is being proposed on the south side of the property to accommodate an outdoor seating space. A sidewalk connecting the rear of the building to the new front patio is being proposed to wrap around the west side of the building. The new patio on the south side will have a border row of boxwood shrubs planted as a soft break to the hard surfaces. And that's the surfaces between the patio and the city sidewalk out front. Staff recommendation is as follows. Replacing the roof structure over the front door is important to the building and should be supported by the commission. Lighting enhancements can improve curb appeal and improve the relationship between the building and the streetscape. Subtle accent lighting used in an area of the district that is a mix of commercial and residential does not have a negative impact to the neighborhood. The addition of hardscape features that are both functional and complementary to the district are encouraged. An addition of a stamped concrete patio will provide a quality, low-maintenance feature to the building that will enhance the usable space. Staff believes the proposed improvements do not have a negative impact to the district, and the recommendation is to approve the CO application as presented. I can show you a few pictures here, if I can get beamed up to the TVs. So this is the front door that you can see here, and you can see where the plastic is. That was where the old, it looked like to me, from what I could see from some pictures, maybe like a flat roof structure over that portion. You can see that it was removed, and they've protected the framing behind it with the plastic until they receive approval here. This is the front elevation of the building, of the structure. The grass area is the area that will receive the new patio treatment, which I can show you an overhead schematic of that here in a second. This kind of shows the west elevation. They currently have, just to get by, because we did issue a temporary certificate of occupancy so they could start operating a business there. They put those pavers down just as a temporary means to get from the front to the back until such time that they received approval from the HPC to do the improvements. Here is an overhead schematic, black and white, that shows kind of the layout, shows where the patio is, the dimensions, and the shrub plantings that I mentioned out front. And in your packet that you received, you did see this as well, which is kind of a color rendering of, basically what the idea is. So that is all I have for you to present. If you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer those. If you have any questions for the applicant, like I said, they are here tonight. They will be going to the RDC to receive some funding, and it's probably going to structure this thing to where they also apply for the EDC, the Boone EDC grant money that will be coming available in August. So with that money, it's a several-step process to get to the point where we can get them to apply for that. It's the EDC program is on top of the RDC program, and it's a 1-to-1-to-1 match, which means $1 of private money, $1 of public money unlocks $1 of EDC money. And the EDC money is all related to the ready money that was released to the state for the relief efforts.
Any questions for staff? If the applicant would like, not that you have to, but if you'd like to add anything to that presentation, or is there any questions for the applicant? Hearing and seeing no movement. Any discussion from commission? And I would entertain a motion on the COA.
I move that we approve the COA as submitted.
On floor, discussion? And second?
Second that?
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Very easy. All right, and I do not have any other business under new business. Other than that, we'll do a staff report. If you had anything, Derek?
No, I actually don't have anything to report in this period.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, great.
Missy.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Did I miss that?
You're fine.
I guess we can miss-
No, I just wanted to come up and I wanted to invite the commission to the Preserving Historic Places Conference. It's an Indiana statewide preservation conference that's happening September 19th through the 22nd. It's located in Muncie this year. There's an early bird special going on right now if you sign up before August 1st. So just wanted to make you aware of that. It's a pretty informative conference to attend when you're preserving historic properties.
Great. Thank you very much. All right, anything else coming before the board? Hearing and seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion, and I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we'll see you in July. Thank you very much.